And today's video is going to be all about this look that I've created right here. Not embarrassing to say, but I would say this is my everyday makeup look. I like to get full glam because, well, why the fuck not, huh? So, if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then keep watching this video, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get started into this full face look. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my face. I'm gonna put a lot of product on my face today, so it's important that we start off with a nice moisturized base. Get your face moist for all this product. And I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This smells delicious. And now I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I'm in the shade Y315. And I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna just blend it into the skin. Okay, so pounce her. Cool, so after you have that step down, I'm gonna put some concealer just to highlight some parts of my face. And I'm taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. And I'm just gonna put some on under my eyes where I wanna brighten. And down my nose. A little bit. Baby bit on the forehead. Baby bit right here. And this is the finished look. Kidding. Jokes. And now taking the beauty blender again, I'm gonna just blend that in by pushing and not dragging it. And if I do too much, I just take the foundation side and I go blend it out this way because I don't want to be too bright up there. That looks pretty good. You tell me. It's like the Dora the Explorer part. when she asks you a question and there's this long ass pause and you're like answering 10 times. I'm gonna take some powder and just set that so none of that creases on me throughout the day. I'm just taking this RIMMEL Stay Matte powder that I have here. And I'm just taking a massive fluffy brush and I'm just kind of powdering the whole face lightly. Cool, so just pat it all over your face until you've got like a pretty matte finish, or until everything looks nice and set. Usually I do my brows before I contour, so I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Wish me luck, here we go. I like to brush them up first so that I'm so sorry. It was disgusting. No, it wasn't. It's natural. Would you be surprised if I told you I farted 10 times before I started this video? And I'm taking this Anastasia Brow Wiz. Love this shit. And I'm gonna just try and do my brows. I start on the bottom. I always do these lines, and I kind of, when you say I love her eyebrows, and then you wax them off. Okay, one side looks bigger than the other, but you know what? It's fine. Well, I'm just filling them in a little bit with light brush strokes. I'm gonna go in and bronze a little bit, and I'm gonna take my favorite Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which smells absolutely delicious. So we give our face definition and warmth, so I don't look like a dead animal more than I already do. I think this side is a little darker. I think I went a little too much. And I'm gonna use my Aucoin medium sculpting powder, and really light-handed because this does, sometimes if I do too much, it looks a little bit muddy on me, so I gotta lightly dust. And from here, I will do a light, L-I-T-E, nose contour. If I can find my brush. If there was an app for that, somebody design that app right now, immediately. My mom said so. find the brush that you need immediately, like it'll just light up or something. All of them will have, brushes should become electronic so that there's an app that rings, so you find the proper brush that you know, that you need in that moment. And it connects to your brain. I actually like to go in, I usually go in with blush before, I don't know why, I just like to have my face done before I do my eye look. So I think that's just what we're gonna do right now. This is in Satin Love. Hit the tops of my cheekbones. Oh, it's too much over there, but you know, we'll fix it. All right, and I like to put a little bit on my nose. I don't know why, I just like to have a flush of color there. And we're gonna go in with Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, just so we have a set down that base for our eyeshadow so it stays all day. I have videos of like everyday makeup looks that are like real gorgeous, but simple and like refreshing looking. And I like to, you know, when people do like, oh, dark smoky, like a smoky eye for a night out, that's usually my everyday looks. And I'm just gonna tap this in. Once you have that primer on, you're gonna take a, well, usually I like to take like an eyeshadow that's a little bit brighter so that everything will pop more on my lids, but you can also just take a translucent setting powder and do that. So I'm just taking the same powder that I used to set my face to set the primer, and that way everything will blend a lot easier. I'm gonna use my much coveted, my favorite palette at the moment, the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. This shit was my entire paycheck for 2 weeks, but I saw it and I said I have to have it, I have to try it, I have to see what the hype is all about. And I know this is absolutely ridiculously expensive. It's expensive, but I'm a consumer and capitalism gets me every day. The quality of these eyeshadows are just absolutely ridiculous. Like I'd like to say they're worth the money, but also not, because like nothing should be that expensive. But at the same time, these are just like top-notch fucking cool. I don't even know what they put. I don't know what she puts in here, but it's amazing. Whatever she puts in here, it works. So take it. I'm gonna go into the shade Soul, which is the yellow, and I'm just gonna take that as a transition shade. I don't know if I like that. This orange, it's called Horizon. And just starting at the outer corners, I like to kind of deposit the color and then take it in. And this will be perfect for your like gradient kind of effect. Go back in with the yellow that we used and kind of pump that up a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker, kind of like orangey brown, pretty rusty brown. It's called Sinai. And again, it's more or less like repeating these steps, except every time you go lower and lower, and then you sometimes don't take it as far in, but you want to make it low enough so that there's a dramatic like gradient on your eye. I take a brown Terra to find the outer corners a little bit more. On there, and it looks pretty good, I'd say. I think I did an okay job today. Now we're going in with the color Pungent. This is like the reddish raspberry kind of magenta shade, and I'm going to also go over the brownish orange that I just put on to give it a little bit of a pink flair. So now that we have that, I think I'm happy with where it is. And I'm gonna connect the bottom lash line. And I'm just blending the first transition shade that I had here, the Horizon and Terra together. And I'm just gonna go under. And then I'm gonna bring that magenta shade back and just get it on a little bit of the outer corner here. Sweet. I'm gonna take a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and I'm actually gonna go over the parts that I am gonna stick the pigment on. And it just like grabs, it holds the whole thing. I'm gonna take a tiny little brush here and I'm gonna take that color Morgana. It's this like really beautiful orange shimmer, orange gold shimmer. I'm gonna place it in the middle. I like that. Some more brush shadow. And I'm gonna go into the shade of Abode. And I'm going to hit the inner corners with that. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to happen. You ever have something that you want to happen in your head and then you do it and you're like, that's exactly what I wanted it to do. So now, I'm gonna do my glow before I do my eyeliner and before I do my mascara because I don't want powder to get everywhere. So I'm gonna take my Nicole Guerriero glow kit. I love this. And I'm just gonna take a tiny brush. I like using the smaller brush for highlighter because I get more precision from it. And I'm gonna go into Glow Getter and 143. Mix those two together, tap off the excess. And I'm just gonna start highlighting where I see fit. And I love starting with the nose. I think it's just so cute. Boop! Boop on your snoot! And also I just took it onto the bridge of my nose because I like to highlight that part. Honestly, I do way more highlighting than I need to, but I just think it's really fun and cute. Sweet, so now the hard part, I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. I swear by this stuff, the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. So now I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And I wish I could do fake lashes, but I just, oh my god, I suck. Every time I try and put them on, I like stick them in my eye, or I like somehow swallow them because my mouth is just open the whole fucking time. I'm gonna go into the gloss because I love glosses. I'm glossy. And let's do Buxom in White Russian. I absolutely love this shade. And this has like a tingling effect on your lips. So it feels like a lip plumper. I don't know if that's what the point of it is, but I absolutely love this stuff. And it smells delicious. The only con is whenever you're in a windy place, like my hair just gets stuck in it, so you kind of have to be careful. I have searched literally everywhere for this goddamn setting spray, and I couldn't find it for the longest time. I went into every single CVS, Target, and they didn't have it. They had everything else but this. But then one day I walked in, and you know what? They had one left, and I said, you know what? It's calling to me. I need to get it. This is the finished look. This is kind of what I wear on an everyday basis. I know it's a lot, and it usually takes me between like 30 minutes to an hour to actually do my full makeup every single day, but I love it because it's almost like a meditative practice for me. I'm always so busy. I go to school in New York and I work like 2 jobs to sustain myself, and I'm a full-time student. So there's not a lot of time for self-care, and I feel like makeup is that for me. It's almost self-care, self-love, and a creative outlet. So I do like taking the time out of it. I always wake up early to do my makeup because, you know, I like feeling like that's the first thing I do, and it almost feels productive. In fact, it kind of is, because it inspires me to, since I'm an art and design student, my mind is always constantly like, you know, I have to like crank out creative projects on a deadline, and that's hard to like force yourself to be creative. But I feel like when I wake up in the morning and I look at a product or I look at a palette and I'm like, oh, what do I want to create today? It kind of just fuels that fire and makes me think of like, okay, let's get creative today and let's do something fun, and it puts me in like a happy mood. So I think it's totally worth it taking an hour out of your day to do something like this, but it doesn't have to take an hour. It could take 30 minutes. And if I do really fast, or just hustle, I can get this done in about 30. This is the look. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Tell me what you think. Do you like? Do not like? What could be improved? I'm not a professional, but I just have a passion for makeup, so let's share that. Let's connect over it. Let me know if you want to see any other looks soon. I'm really planning on doing like a 3 looks 1 palette for the Subculture palette when I finally get my hands on it and they ship it to my house. But aside from that, I'm down for I'm open to any of your recommendations or proposals. If you enjoyed this look, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, let me know, or give me a thumbs down. Go ahead and click the like button if you enjoyed this video, or subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of this. More to come soon! Until next time, goodbye. Ta-ta for now! Bye-bye, bumblebees! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl.